Hello, I'm Scott Ryan. Thank you for joining me. Conservatives are in a much better position than they've ever been since the beginning of this primary season. I am really encouraged by what I'm seeing, but we cannot afford to blow it right now. One thing is quite clear. Rick Santorum must win Michigan. If you're a Newt Gingrich supporter and you see how low he's polling in Michigan, and then look at Santorum and how high he has been, ahead at one point several points above or ahead of Romney, it's very clear that Newt is not going to win Michigan. And Mitt Romney knows that he's stuck in his low 30 percentage. He's not going to get one more percentage point in Michigan. The Rhino vote is tapped out, and he is counting on bringing Santorum down. He's actually spent $55 million on his sleaze machine to hammer down Santorum, and he knows those votes aren't going to go to him, but all he needs is maybe 4 or 5% of Santorum voters to defect to Newt Gingrich. And Newt Gingrich still will not win, and he knows that. But that could be enough to give the Rhino Romney the win that he needs. It would be a devastating blow if Rick Santorum were to win Michigan, Romney's home state, and Romney knows that. Romney knows he isn't going to get enough votes to get past his low 30%, but he knows that he only needs a few percentage of Santorum's supporters to defect to the Newt Gingrich camp, giving Romney enough to win that election and win those delegates. It cannot be any more clear that it is in Santorum's best interest, obviously, and Newt's best interest for Santorum to win in Michigan and take out Mitt Romney. If Santorum were to win Michigan and Arizona, it would be an absolute death knell to the Romney campaign. Newt knows he's not going to win Michigan or Arizona. It is in his best interest for Santorum to win those elections, because once Romney is out of there, it would be one-on-one, and it would turn into an entirely different race. I don't even talk about Ron Paul as though he's actually a factor here. He's not going anywhere, so he just is what he is. But basically what we're dealing with is a totally different dynamic when you put Santorum against Gingrich one-on-one. That is the best chance that Newt has to win this, to become the Republican nominee. And if Mitt Romney wins Michigan and wins Arizona, it's all over. They're gonna go forward with that inevitable mantra, and enough saps are gonna climb on board. It's going to become maybe not all over, but it's going to become a much more difficult and much more highly improbable victory for Newt and Rick. Conservatives win if either one of them win. I'm the guy, if you look at my video, Stop the Romney Sleaze Machine, I think I established my conservative cred, so to speak. You'll see that what I did strategically was, even though my prior videos I had made it very clear that Santorum was my candidate, when it came down to election day, on election day I posted and attested to the fact right from the beginning that I voted for Newt, because public enemy number one, priority number one, is Mitt Romney. He's got to be removed. After that, I'm happy. Newt, Rick, either one of them, we come out of victory. I will support either one of those two fine conservatives in a general election. Mitt Romney, I will not vote for under any circumstances. And as I've said, and many others have said, there's no way we would support him in the general election, and we would therefore go and support an independent conservative candidate, third party or whatever party, not the Republican candidate if it's Mitt Romney. We need to work together strategically. You have nothing to lose if you are a conservative by voting for Rick Santorum in Michigan and Arizona. In fact, Newt, he couldn't do this, but he should cede those two states because it is in his absolute best interest for Romney not to win those two states. And he's not going to win those two states with so little time. We see the polls are, it's the same reason I voted for Newt in Florida. It made sense. There was no way Rick Santorum had a chance in Florida. So I went on early in the morning. I posted that video and encouraged those of us in my persuasion to do the same, to vote for Newt, because it was the only chance conservatives had. We need to make sure that Romney does not hijack this nomination once again. We need to make sure that Romney is taken out. Vote for Rick in Michigan. Vote for Rick in Arizona. When Romney's taken out of this, Rick Santorum has a lot of support in the Midwest. Clearly Gingrich is strong in the South. So let the two of them battle it out for the West and the North. We're going to win either way. I hope that voters, conservative voters, will take that to heart in Michigan. Let's get Romney out of this thing. Go with the conservative who has the best chance to win. Take Romney out of this contest, and then let the two conservatives. Wouldn't it be nice to sit back and let the two conservatives fight it out like gentlemen and not have to worry about our party being hijacked by a socialist in sheep's clothing? Thank you for joining me. I'm Scott Ryan.